Everyone, it's end of season 26 on the Philippines server, and today I'm going to talk about my experiences on the Philippines server versus the Korea server, and we're going to play one more ranked game in the Philippines for this season. Let's get into it. Look at this beautiful all Philippines team. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Philippines server, Korea server, etc, etc. So, I started the Philippines server at the beginning of the season, and I peaked Mythic 1 in the Korea server. This is my second season playing of Mobile Legends. And, ooh, how did I miss that? And overall, my opinion, so initially I had to try the Philippines server because every time I played anything in my original server, everybody says, oh, you got to play the Philippines. So here I am playing it. And I got some opinions, and we're here to share them. Though I'm going to be honest, a little harder to share the opinions than I thought it would be when I'm playing the game here. But overall, my impression is the Philippines server wasn't as hard as people made it out to be. But with that said, I enjoy playing on the Philippines server more than the Korea server. The queue times in the Philippines are just tremendously faster. There's way more players in the Philippines server. And honestly, like, the players take the game way more seriously too. Okay, Hermione. Come on, bro. You know what? I might chase him down. I have Flicker. I walk very fast. Oh, that was so bad. Oh my god, he's healing. He's healing. I have no mana. Hey, he got him. But the players are tremendously more interested in playing well and stuff like that. So they take the game more seriously, and it's just more fun that way. But the thing is that I don't think the Philippines server really gets better until you're playing with groups of people. Because I would imagine that group gameplay is... I thought he would walk up more than that. I would imagine that group gameplay is taken so much more seriously in a region like Philippines compared to Korea. So when it comes to the solo queue experience, which in my opinion is what the majority of you people probably play, I do not think that there is a noticeable difference between the regions. If anything, I'm actually having an easier time in the Philippines server because the players are better. I will show you guys my win rates and stuff like that when this game ends. But the TLDR, maybe I'm just a terrible jungler in general, but I was sitting at about like a 56% overall win rate in Korea server, and in the Philippines server, I'm sitting at about a 65% win rate. Now, this is my second season, so it is entirely possible that, you know, I just got better. But, but overall, the players being more competent makes the game easier. Right? Because when you do something, people are more likely to follow up. If you think the Lord is the right play and you make a call for the Lord, people are more likely to follow up and do it. Right? That's a great perk to the Philippines server. Right? Now, if you're stuck in like Epic or whatever, you can't blame your server on being stuck in Epic. Right? Now, what are the plans for after the season ends? So the season is ending. And also, why did I not give Mythical Glory? Right? There's so many questions. I'm sure a lot of you guys are asking, right? I want to finish this here first. So, first of all, let's explain why I didn't get Mythical Glory. So, the reason why I haven't gotten Mythical Glory... Oh, Jesus. I did not realize he was going to... Oh, okay. Yeah, that right there, that's part of a Filipino Leomard. The reason why I didn't get Mythical Glory is because compared to last season, I cut my gameplay back significantly. So, again, you'll see it in my stats. I'll show you guys my stats. But I did not play that many games this season. I would guess I probably played like 150 games this season, maybe, compared to last season where I played at least 150 games on one character, right? Compared to all my games this season. Now, the reason why is... overall, the amount of time I'm investing into Mobile Legends, I'm not getting as much return as if I invested that time into League of Legends, right? So I've been spending a lot of time on my main game. I essentially, if you don't know, I deserted my League of Legends channel for the first season of Mobile Legends. And I took an effort at growing my Mobile Legends channel, and that's why I was making so much content. But I noticed that the trend wasn't continuing, and it was The money wasn't as good, and it was just really hard to continue to make constant content. So I've been playing a lot more League of Legends. So that's why I have not been playing as much, why I did not make Mythical Glory. 100% I could have made Mythical Glory this season if I kept playing and I played more often. You'll see it in my stats when I show you my stats, right? Now, with that said, it isn't that I don't like Mobile Legends. I enjoy Mobile Legends. I actually, sometimes I have these like itchings to like play the game. Like I want to play Mobile Legends, especially Kagura. I love Kagura, right? She's so much fun, but it just takes so much time to play that I do not have right now, right? It's something I would do for fun, but to, but to constantly make video content like I was doing it daily and stuff, it takes so much time and so much effort. Wait, did I ulti him? There we go. Yeah, by the way, I'm an AD Franco main nowadays. I don't know if you guys can tell. So yeah, I still love Mobile Legends, but I cannot continue to put out the amount of content I was. But of course, I'm going to continue playing and I'm going to continue putting out content. Now, so that's why I didn't hit Mythical Glory this season, but I will eventually hit Mythical Glory. One of these seasons we'll put in a lot of effort and we'll go for it. And I will hit Mythical Glory in the Philippines server. And also, moving forward, I will most likely always be playing in the Philippines server if I'm not doing a challenge on any specific server. Whoa. Okay, Jawhead, chill, bro. I don't know what Jawhead does very well. I don't know. So, in my opinion, it is more worth it to play on the Philippines server than it is to play on the Korea server. Because the queue times are short, the players are serious. Right? This server is great to play on. So all you Philippines server players out there, very lucky. Wait, they just canceled my thing. Now, what is next? In my opinion, I'm going to try Indonesia. But there is a problem with Indonesia. It's a little bit further than Philippines, and I'm expecting to have 110 ping. I'm expecting. I haven't actually played in Indonesia yet. I don't know how much ping I'm gonna get, but I'm expecting 110 to 120. It's just, you know, physical limits. So it could be higher. I don't know. But I do want to take an effort to play Indonesia. I live in Asia. For those of you that don't know, I live in Asia, so I live pretty close to all the regions. And we'll see. It could be worse than that. If it's worse than that, then, you know, I'll probably return to Philippine server and just play on the Philippines. Right? Because, again, I think that the best region to play on is 100% the Philippine server right now for me. Ooh, wow, Melissa does damage. So that's why I'd be interested in the Philippine server. Now, what is my prediction? So my prediction is that the Indonesia server is probably not going to be any different than Philippines, right? At least, you know, pre-solos or whatever. And a lot of people would be like, well, you know, you can't really have an opinion on this because, you know, you didn't hit Mythical Glory or whatever. I mean, I played with Mythical Glories. My friends are Mythical Glory, right? I have a friend that's like Platinum in League that's like 800 points Mythical Glory in the Philippines, right? Hang on, I gotta wait for my ulti. I had to wait for my ulti cooldown because if I hit him with it, I do full damage to him. Like, I don't think that there is a gigantic difference between a 600-point Mythical Glory player, and especially, apparently, this season, they made it easier. Right? They apparently made it easier to hit Mythical Glory this season. I mean, if they did, you know, is what it is. But we will eventually hit Mythical Glory. I mean, I played a high-level gameplay in League of Legends and all those other things as well. It's just, it's a really big time commitment. But again, since I made it easier, it's not as big of a time commitment as it used to be, right? I think, like I see that you get, like, even in Mythical Glory, you still get, like, plus 11. Like, I know that when I was trying to climb last season, I was getting, like, plus 8, minus 10. It was the most obnoxious thing ever. So I'm really glad they fixed that. I think that was a really big deal. And it'll definitely make climbing a lot easier and a lot more fun. Wait, am I critting? Do I have a crit item? I just want to ulti this dude. Alright. I'm just a tanky boy, you know? Wait, I'm not tanky at all. I don't even know what I was trying with that hook. Dude, honestly, AD Franco's kind of legit. Not gonna lie, he's kind of legit. Dude, I don't even have my Blade of Despair. It's actually going to be insane once I get the Blade of Despair. So, like, to wrap it all up, I love the Philippines server. I think this region's great. I think the players are really nice. I don't know what you guys are on about toxicity and stuff. Like, bro, like you could look at all my videos, dude. Like, dude, nobody's like toxic. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, the players in general have been very nice. I mean, every once in a while, there's like rare moments of like toxicity, but the players in general are pretty great. I haven't experienced toxicity in Mobile Legends in general. Like, I mean, the most toxicity I've experienced is like from my chat. I don't like streaming Mobile Legends that much because the chat kind of like everybody. I find that like the toxicity in Mobile Legends isn't from the players in the game. It's from the players in social media. Like, they think that they're better than you. They'll say mean things to you, right? So, in game, the game itself is very enjoyable because the community isn't that toxic. But when you're out of game, it's really frustrating because it feels like the players are they're just big egos and all those other things, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just accidentally flipped my switch. Hang on. Okay, so I died. I hooked somebody, and then his team killed me. I'm sure you probably saw like the beginning of the hook. When I get really excited, sometimes I accidentally unplug my iPad. But my team did pick up the Lord while I did that. Holy crap, I'm actually like dominating, huh? Unlucky, unlucky. Bro, honestly, guys, I should have just kept... I should have went for Mythical Glory this season. I was really considering it. I was like, I got 3 days left. I should go for it. If I do 60 points a day, I can hit Mythical Glory. And I've been doing... every time I do a stream, I do really well. But I got sick. I ended up getting the flu. If you guys have been watching any of my my other stuff, my league content, you know I got sick. I took 2 days off because I got the flu. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna go for it. I'm gonna relax. And my friend's like, you need to go for it so you could be Mythical Glory. And I'm like, I'll get it eventually. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. So yeah. Anyway, with what I was saying in terms of toxicity, playing Mobile Legends is great, but reading comments is the most stupid stuff. Like, the thing is, when my YouTube channel first started, I was very lucky because all my YouTube comments were very nice. Like, everybody wanted to help me improve, which is like great. You guys are great. Like, the YouTube comments in general are great. It's the bad part are the stream comments. I don't like the stream comments. The stream comments are pretty annoying. Not all of you. Of course, not all of you. Like, a lot of you guys are really great, but it's just like, if you make a mistake on stream, everybody's like, you shouldn't do that. You need to do this. You do this. What? Like, you'll even have people that will be like, oh, your server's so easy. You wouldn't let... Because they look at me and they assume that I'm playing in an A server. And then, like, you open up the tab and literally every player on my team has a Philippines flag, right? And they don't... they don't understand, right? It's just the ego of people in the live chat is just really huge, right? And it's not just strictly a Philippines thing. It's an all regions thing. Every region appears to have some kind of ego for the region. And the thing is this is also shared with League of Legends players. So in my experience of playing League of Legends, I experienced the exact same thing, right? Where everybody tends to have some kind of ego. Like, everybody just wants to correct you and stuff. Well, where is Malefic Roar? Oh yeah, I'm already doing it. Okay. Initiate retreat. Dude, why is he so tanky? Does he have like a lot of armor? I thought Jawhead was a damage dealer. Oh wow, he built tank. Wow, he does a lot of damage though. Tanks win, bros. All right, let me see who I can one-shot. Not Jawhead. Moskov. Leomard, Saber. I can one-shot everybody except Jawhead. Not that matters, though. I'm just gonna walk up and probably kill the Saber. I need ulti. I got like 7 seconds. Did he just go in on Martiz? right, I'm gonna go grip him out of the fountain and in the game here. There we go. And that right there's the game. All right, so let's show you guys my final rank here in the Philippines server, as well as my win-loss rate here. So we are sitting on Mythic 2, 425. As I mentioned, I think I could do better. I was not really struggling at all. There's no point where I feel like I cannot overcome this hurdle in the Philippines server, right? The gameplay is not, it's not hitting me to a point where I felt like that. Okay, so let's take a look here. So in all seasons, so basically I played 2 seasons. I played a little bit in the first season. I think I got like epic. I just played a little bit, and then the next season I consider my first season. So I started in about epic in the last season. I have 207 games on Karina, 97 on Saber, right? And 42 on Hellcurt, right? 32 on Zilong. So I want you to look at those games, because if we take a look at the current season, I have 82, 29, 20. And then you can see that I have almost no game. I played like 3 characters. So overall, I have, I don't know if it tells you how many total games, but I have about 160 games, if I had to guess. I'm not going to count them up. It's probably about that. It took me about 160 games this season to get Mythic 2 in the Philippines server. And you can see I have a 70% win rate on my most played hero. I had an 80%, but like, my teams were straight trolling, bro, okay? You know, we blame it on that. So I had 70% win rate on Valier, and all these games were played on the Philippines server. The proof is on my YouTube channel. I literally never played off of video. So all my games are basically on my YouTube channel, either through live streams or videos. I probably played at most 10 games off stream. So everything was done on my YouTube channel. So you can confirm that every game is played in the Philippines server. So Valier sitting on 70% win rate, 62 on Vale, 75 on Kagura. Kagura, you're my bae, right? And then the rest don't matter. You can see when I play jungle, I lose a lot. My AD Franco's a beast. I'm great with AD Franco. But yeah, when I play jungle, I lose a lot. You can see 25, 25, 36. My Zilong's not so good. I went from being a jungle user in the Korea server and I switched over to mid. And I feel like mid in general is just so much better, because when you play melee and Mobile Legends, it's just not as good as if you're playing ranged. I'd like to elaborate more on that, but like if you're playing a melee character, you're just really limiting yourself. Like Saber, you play Saber, you go in, even if you kill somebody, you're dead, typically. Like, he's just not very good. And it's the same for Karina. That's why I like tank Karina, because she goes in and then she doesn't die, but she doesn't carry as hard. Like, let's say you're playing Valier, you're just shooting fireballs at them and they can't get near you, they can't get near your team, and you don't have to go into danger or anything like that. So Mage change was like the best thing I did, and you still have a lot of influence over the game. So here's the previous season. As you can see, I have more games on Karina than I had this entire season, right? So, and my win rate on Karina was not bad. I had 63%, but you have to remember that I played Karina even in lower ranks, right? Because the previous season, I played some Karina in my first ever season that got me to Epic. So Karina was actually what I used to get through Master and Grandmaster. So her win rate is a little bit inflated. I would say that my win rate with Karina is probably closer to like 58% in Mythic Plus. Saber, I played him a lot too. I would say Saber's probably about 55. But Valier, I'm very solid with Valier and Vale. And I think that, like, out of all these, I think Kagura is very fun, and I want to use her more. But man, it's been a fantastic season. I want to thank you guys for all watching, and I will probably hit up the Indonesia server and we'll try it out and we'll see what my ping is. But I hope it's around 100. So hopefully you guys look out for that, and we'll compare it to the Philippines server, see how it is. And if the ping's too high, I will continue to play on the Philippines server even in the next season. I probably won't return to the Korea server. I'll probably continue to play the Philippines server. I don't see any reason to play in any server other than the Philippines, except Indonesia, and the ping might be a factor.